Welcome and thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to introduce you to several holidays celebrated in the United States. This presentation will briefly identify 8 U.S. holidays, when and how they are celebrated, and their significance to American culture. Please remember that due to time restrictions, this presentation will only cover 8 of the many holidays celebrated throughout the year in the U.S. The holidays in this presentation will be classified as federal and non-federal. A federal holiday is recognized by the U.S. government, and most government employees have the day off from work. As a general rule, on federal holidays, banks, post offices, and some schools are also closed. Non-federal holidays, which are other celebrations that occur throughout the year, are not considered official holidays by the government. This means that government employees are expected to work, post offices, banks, and schools remain open. The first holiday I would like to talk about is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This day is recognized on the third Monday of January. The day is celebrated in honor of the slain civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., who organized and led the civil rights movement in the United States during the 1960s. The holiday was signed into law by U.S. President Ronald Reagan in 1983 and was first observed on January 20, 1986. However, it was not until the year 2000 that all 50 states honored the holiday. Valentine's Day is celebrated on February 14th. Some of you may already be familiar with this holiday, as it was named after an early Christian martyr. On this day, people in the United States exchange cards and presents, like candy or flowers, with the ones they love. You may also notice your friends wearing pink, red, or purple on this day. Does your country celebrate Valentine's Day? Memorial Day is recognized on the last Monday of May. This day originally honored soldiers killed in the American Civil War, but has become a day on which Americans remember those who died in military service to their country. Many families visit graves and decorate them with flowers. The day is also marked with patriotic parades and backyard barbecues. Independence Day, or the 4th of July, marks America's birthday. The 4th of July commemorates the day the Declaration of Independence was signed in Philadelphia on July 4, 1776. It is a day of picnics and patriotic parades, followed by a night of concerts and fireworks. You may see a lot of people wearing red, white, and blue on this day. In addition, you may also notice more American flags displayed outside homes. Labor Day is recognized on the first Monday of September. This holiday is a product of the labor movement and is dedicated to the social and economic achievements of American workers. It serves as a yearly national tribute to the contributions workers have made to the strength, prosperity, and well-being of our country. This day is also the last holiday of the summer season and is celebrated with picnics and other outings. Halloween is celebrated on October 31st. Some of you may already know that Halloween was originally a religious holiday, but its religious character has been somewhat lost in the United States. Today, Halloween is celebrated mostly as a children's holiday. Traditions include carving out pumpkins with funny or scary faces, as well as dressing up in costumes and going around the neighborhood to receive candy and other sweets. Veterans Day is recognized on November 11th. The holiday is dedicated to honoring veterans of armed service. This holiday was originally called Armistice Day and established to honor Americans who had served in World War I. It now honors veterans of all wars in which the U.S. has fought. Veterans organizations hold parades, and the President places a wreath on the Tomb of the Unknown at Arlington National Cemetery, right outside of Washington, D.C. Thanksgiving Day is celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. The holiday commemorates a harvest festival celebrated by the Pilgrims in 1621. Traditionally, families gather and have a large meal that includes turkey as the main dish, along with mashed potatoes, cranberries, and other different foods, depending on each family's traditions. Some families and friends might share what they are thankful for during dinner. Schools are generally closed on Thanksgiving and the day after. Well, it looks like we're out of time for today. I hope you learned a little more about holidays celebrated in the United States during this presentation. Now, please take a few minutes to chat with your neighbor about holidays in your home countries. Are any of the holidays similar to those here in the U.S.? Please let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for listening.